Hi everyone, it's Lisa Stamper here with your weekly Angel Oracle card reading. After grounding and meditating, the card deck that I've been guided to use is the Soul's Journey Oracle cards, and these are by James Van Praagh. So this reading for September 30th to October 6th can provide support and wisdom and guidance for us throughout the week. The first card that comes through is fear, and in truth, in the worldly truth, there's really only two energies that exist where everything derives from, and that is from love and from fear. Let's dig a little bit deeper. The card says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, because the card is fear. So I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being, and is actually a big tactic of the ego that tries to keep you small, that tries to keep you down, because it likes to be in control. When in truth, love is what is true at our core, at our center. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it's really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. And what I'm hearing is to share a technique that I teach, actually, that I learned from my amazing teacher, Gabby Bernstein. She's my fave. And it is, anytime that fear arises, it's a really simple practice. We witness it instead of ignoring it or negating it. And we ask it to be restored back to love. Because that, in truth, is what is true. That is true for our souls. That is true for our soul's nature. It's love and light. That is what we actually are. So when fear comes up this week, really taking a look at it and seeing what is it trying to teach us. Maybe part of it is showing you where some ego work needs to be done. And also, speaking of ego, when we are asked or led to do soul work, fear can often get in the way because the ego likes to keep us small, like what we talked about. So if fear comes up again, you can just witness it, forgive it, and then ask, because we're born with free will, we have to ask it to be realigned with love, either the thought or the emotion. The next card that comes through is regret. And it says, I know that I cannot change the past. The soul doesn't know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. To your soul, there's only one big now. Think of the past as now that has already been created, and the future is the now that has yet to be created. You don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let that go. Your power of creation lies in your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but also to create acceptance of your past. You should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience you have had. These experiences have helped shape you into the person you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help to enrich your future? Focusing on the past and letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from yourself, because in truth, your true power lies in the fact that we are all creators, and we can become conscious creators, and we can bring in to our lives that which we wish to experience, that which we wish to manifest. You are the creator, you hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create your bright future. And what you can do is you can actually tune in and ask, again, that's where free will comes in, ask what the lessons of the past were trying to show you. And even if they were painful, in truth, they help to shape you into who you are today. So, the last card that can help us through our week is patience. And it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Sometimes this can be really hard for us because we want things when we want them and we want them now. But we do have to trust our higher power or our force or energy, whatever you call it, whatever you resonate with calling it. We have to rely on that everything is coming and happening for a reason and will come when it's supposed to. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maximum. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons, but when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience that you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations that your soul requires. So it's really leaning into that. It's really leaning into the patience and trusting in divine timing and trusting that whatever is meant to come to you will never be withheld from you. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe. And the more that you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. In truth, you are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there just for you. So it's all about taking that time and slowing down. And what I was hearing when I was talking about that is so many people live in go, 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 and in busyness or in overly caffeinated states, or they just want to like go to the next thing and do the next thing. You're not able to witness those beautiful little miracles and treasures for yourself because you're just running and focusing on the end result and not the actual experience itself and the joy of anticipation. I hope that this reading brings you so many blessings and so much joy. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll connect next week. Blessings.